So today is Ugadi for you all?
Yeah. Why say all?
Yeah, because it's Friday over there, right?
Yeah. Mataji,
Yes.
are you going to speak to logging class in Saturday and Sunday? We had a logging class in Saturday and Sunday.
Who took it?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Shubhadra Giridhari.
Hi Krishna, Subhadra Giridhari.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Sudevi.
Hi Krishna, Sudevi. Bal Vrinda, Hare Krishna. We'll just wait for everyone to join. Okay, so you all have, it's New Year for you two all today, right?
Yeah.
Now tell me why, see New Year was on 31st also, right?
Yeah.
And today is also New Year. So what's the difference?
Oh, Mataji, today's
Ugadi, Gudi Padwa.
wait,
For you, what is it, Subhadra?
April 1st, April Fool's Day.
It's not April
And our
Fool.
teacher completely fooled us. Like she set up the trap and then we went into the trap.
So what will, okay. How many of you had April Fool's Day celebrated today?
Not like our principal in airline park school. She said today's March 32nd, and it's not April 1st, and then they're gonna celebrate April 1st tomorrow. And then they changed it. So it was all part of the plan of the teacher and the principal and all the other teachers.
That's sweet. So today is Hare Krishna, Suraj, Isha. So today is New Year also, right? Ugadi for everyone. Okay, Bhaval Vrinda is there. Because in India, it's on Saturday, that's today. And for you all, it is on Friday, that is again today for you all. So that's the reason I said you all. Amazing, Ryan. Did you get it?
What?
We have nice adjectives against your names, huh? Amazing, Ryan. Then our scientist, Suraj. And
My name is Mr. Amazing Rangala. Remember?
amazing, Brian. Yes, I have to remember. How can I forget? And our smiley Sudevi. Our baby Bala Vrinda.
Baby Balavinda.
Right?
Why did you call Balavinda a baby?
These are the youngest ones in the class, right?
Yeah.
She's not a baby, but she is the baby for our Bhakti Sangha, right? And then our artist Giridhari, our sweetie Subhadra. See, like this, if you remember your friends, then you will remember them very well, right? Okay, tell me. Okay, you know what? I'll ask you to think about one thing, okay? So, like now, Krishna, like how I said about Ryan. He's like, okay, Ryan has put up an adjective for himself as Mr. Amazing. For Sudevi, I said smiley Sudevi. For like that, for Krishna, when Krishna comes to your mind, what is the best adjective do you think? Did you make that, Giridhari?
All attractive. Yes, in school.
Mataji,
In school. In school.
Is that Hanumanji?
Yeah, Mataji.
How did you
He's
make it?
trying to put on the gada. Look.
Can you turn it around? Can you turn it around? How did you make it?
Yeah, Mataji. By himself, Mataji. This is iron, Mataji. This is iron.
Iron?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
How
and something like. No,
How did
Mataji, this is the bones are actually the iron. I made it.
You made this, and what is the covering on the top?
In the top, Mataji. Like the smoothing. Oh, I think that is the paint. Paint and clay. Yeah. You think?
Paint and clay. Can you send this in the group?
Yes,
Beautiful.
Mataji.
Wonderful. So on the iron rods, you have done that?
Yeah, Mataji. He did that by himself, all by himself.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So nice. Very nice. Very nice, Giridhari. Please send a picture on the group, okay? Okay. Then we have Mukund with us today. Amazing Ryan. Where did Amazing Ryan go? Okay. So what we'll do is.
What should I tell?
Okay. So Mukund, for you also it is Ugadi today?
Yeah.
For you also it is New Year?
Yeah.
No, Mukund. I was asking Mukund.
What Mataji, what I need to say.
Where did Mukund go? Okay, so what I want you all to do is
Mataji?
Yes.
So so tomorrow Saturday for us. Tomorrow's Hanuman Jayanti.
No. It's not Hanuman Jayanti tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Mataji, what's Hanuman Jayanti?
The birthday of Hanuman.
Okay.
Hi Krishna Mataji. This is
Hi
Mukund.
Krishna. Hi Krishna Mukund. Tomorrow is not Hanuman Jayanti.
Mataji, I didn't even know there was a thing as Hanuman Jayanti.
Yeah, the birthday of Hanumanji, right?
Same, I didn't know Mukund.
Okay. What we'll do is, what I want you all to do is get your chanting bags. Okay? Get your chanting bags quickly as possible. Get your chanting bags with you quickly. And what we'll do is we'll start today's class. Listen, we'll start today's class with one round of chanting. Okay? So I'll keep, if you want to be unmute, you can. One second, Ryan. Ryan, hold on. So if you want to have yourself unmuted, you can. Okay? So, but just let's start with the prayer, okay? Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Shrivas Adi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Now, when you are chanting the round, see to it that, because we are online and everybody will be chanting, you can chant at a smaller voice. If you feel your pace and other space is different, and then you can be on mute, whatever is okay for you, okay? But see to it that we are chanting slowly, softly, and with the thought of Krishna. We are not chanting to say whose voice is greater. Okay? I might have to mute if I feel that it is a little bit louder, okay? Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Ram Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Ram
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Prabhu
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Radha Shiva Sarika.
Okay, Hare Krishna. So we finished one round of chanting, and today being like, I know it's like evening for you, but for me it's morning and it's New Year. So it's a wonderful start of the new year. Happy Ugadi, happy Gudi Padwa to you all. Okay, we'll start with our prayers. Everyone together. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमो भूतले श्रीमते
Vedanta Swami Nityanand.
नमस्ते
Namaste Saraswati Devi
गौरवाणी
Pracharine Nirvisheshadi
भाषादेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु
Nityananda Shri
गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
हरे
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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
So last week we had started with our this verse, right? Na mam drito na mudha prapadyante naradhama maya ya parahartha jnana asuram bhavam ashrita. Right? So what we'll do is we'll do it together quickly. Okay, so Devi and Suraj, can you go ahead with this verse?
Yes, Mataji.
नामां दुष्कृतिनो मूढ प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमा मायया प्रहर्तन्याना असुरं भवमाश्रित.
Very good. So Devi, can you go ahead with this verse?
Namam Dushkatino Muda Prapadyante Naradama Maya Pashrita Jnana Asuram Bhava Mashita. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. So Devi, can you say in your tune how you say it?
Namam Dushkatino Muda Prapadyante Naradama Maya Pashrita Jnana Asuram Bhava Mashita. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, Shriyan,
Yes, Masterji.
can you say? Can you recite the verse?
नामां दुष्कृति no नामां दुष्कृति नो मूढ प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमा मायाया प्रहृति ज्ञान अशूरं भवमश्रितः.
Very good. Ryan,
Mataji, can I have help?
okay. Namam
Mom,
dushkritino mudha
Dushki Badab,
prapadyante
Apaptabde,
naradhama
Next time when I need to change pants, okay, because
maya
I'm feeling cold, okay, yeah,
maya
maybe I shouldn't.
mayaya
Maya,
paharta jnana
Yadav,
asuram
Basuram,
bhavamashritaha.
Basharaha.
Good. Then Subhadra Giridhari.
नामां दुष्कृति नामुदा प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमा माया फारित जना अशुरं भावमश्रिता.
Namam Dushkriti Namuda, Prapadyante Naradama, Mayaya Paharta Gyana, Ashuram Bhavamashita.
Very good. Asuram bhavamashritaha. Okay, then we have Isha.
Yes, Mataji. Nama Dushtatom Muda, Papate
Prapadyante naradhama
Prapadyante Naradama, Maapagyana Asuram Bhavam
asuram asuram
Asuram Bhava Asura. Hare Krishna Mataji.
ashritaha. Yeah. Hare Krishna Mukund. Ojasvi?
Yes, Mataji.
With the verse.
Namam Duskrido Muda Prapadyante Naradamaha Maya Pahrita Gnana Maya Pahrita Gnana Ashiram Bhavamashitaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Mokshit?
Namam duskrit no muda.
Namam.
Namam duskritana muda prapadyante naradama maya ya
Maya.
Mayaya Parthagnana Asuram Bhavamasritaha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mukund, are you there back?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, can you go ahead with this verse?
Yes, Mataji. Namam Dushkriti Namudha Prapadyante Naradhama Mayaya Prahrita Jnana Asuram Bhavamashita. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Advait?
Okay, Mataji. Namam Dushkrita no Muda Papadyante na Adama Mayaya Parata Jnana Asuram Bhavam Ashkritaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Mokshit, can you read the translation for us, please?
Yes, Mataji. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, who are lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me.
Very good. So the main essence of the Bhagavad Gita is that the cover page of our Bhagavad Gita also, right? That Arjuna gets surrendered to Krishna, right? So last week what did we explain was that how our brain is thinking about so many other things, but it is not thinking about Krishna, right? And what do? That we are not coming to this stage where we are accepting that Krishna is our Guru and we are his disciples. Is Shishyasteham sadhimam prapannam. That means, what does Krishna say? That kar कार्पण्यदोषोपहता स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचे यच्छ्रेयशान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं साधिमां त्वं प्रपन्नम. Right? In the second chapter, seventh verse itself, Arjuna says that Krishna, I am surrendered unto you. Now you are my Guru and I am your disciple. Right? So what happens is our human beings, we just keep on thinking. Okay, but we are not thinking in the right direction. We are thinking about only things where we can argue with someone about something, right? We're just thinking about something where we do not want to accept God, or we want to take all the credit to ourselves. I did this, I made this. So what are we doing? We are asking questions. We are not asking questions in the right direction, right? Adato Brahma Jigyasa. That means we should be asking more questions. And suppose last time I told you, right? When you have a problem in science, you cannot go and ask your language teacher about the question. If you have a question in science subject, you will have to go and ask it to your which teacher?
Science teacher.
Science teacher, right? So if you have a question, yes, when you are thinking, then you will have to.
Mataji can't ask it to you, to like a computer teacher or your math teacher. Mataji,
Yes. Sorry.
Mataji,
Yes. Yes, Ryan.
what time are we going to switch off the class?
Are you having some appointment? Do you have
No.
something? Do you have something more important scheduled?
Yeah.
What is it?
What time are we going to switch off the class?
You tell me, what is it that you are so busy with? Do you need to go somewhere?
This?
Do you want to, what is it?
He's eating, Mataji.
Okay, you can
Eating
eat.
Doritos.
Okay, you can eat and you can listen to us, okay?
Okay.
Now, what we did last time, that yes, we have to ask questions, but we have to ask questions to the right person, right? And only then we are going to get the answers for it. Okay. So as we went ahead, Shreyan, can you read the translation for this verse?
Yes, Mataji. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they're struggling with very hard with the six senses, which include mind.
Very good, right? So what happens? What are we doing? We are engaging our mind, and our mind is thinking in all directions, right? Vanshe jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana Sthani indriyani prakrithani karshati, right? That means what are we doing? We are using our senses and we are getting our slaves to our senses, right? And what is Krishna saying? That you just come to me and I'm waiting for you, right? So Krishna says don't get engaged in all these senses and don't get engaged in many things. He says that just come to me and I'm waiting for you. See, this is you and Krishna. So it's not only that we want to go to Krishna, Krishna is also eagerly waiting for you. So but only the thing is that we have forgotten. Now when we have forgotten, that means what? See, well, like when your mom, like you do not do something and your mom is really mad at you, okay, then do you go and ask her that what did I go wrong or where did I go wrong? When you do not understand it, do you go and ask her, right? And you know that okay, you have to go and ask your mom, right? So last time we also had the story of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sanatan Goswami. When Sanatan Goswami, when he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he asked, who am I? What is my role? What is ki ami kena amya? Wait, we have the words over here. Ke ami kene amya jare tapatraya iha nahi jana kemane hitahaya. Who am I? Why do the threefold miseries always give me trouble? If I do not know this, how can I be benefited? And that is the reason we say that when we have to ask a question, we have to ask the question to a right person. And then we also talked about Prahlad Maharaj, right? So when Prahlad Maharaj, okay, yeah. See, Prahlad Maharaj, what when he was talking to Nrsimha Dev, what he said? Oh, best. Wait, let me ask somebody to. Yes, Advait, can you read this?
Yes, Mataji. Oh, best of the great personalities, I am not at all afraid of material existence or wherever I stay. I am fully observed in parts of your glories and activities. My concern is only for the fools and rascals who are making elaborate plans for material happiness and maintaining the families, societies, and countries. Simply concerned with love for them. Thank you, Mataji.
Right? Yeah, so we had come till this part. Okay. So now when see in our verse, when we again have to go back to our verse, what am I going to do is duplicating this verse. This one. Duplicate slide and then we will take it down. Okay. So that we don't have to go back again and again. Yes. Okay. So in our words, what did we say? Those miscreants. What is Krishna saying? Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, who are the lowest among the mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake in the atheistic nature of the demons, do not surrender unto me. Okay. So what does Krishna say? That, see over here. Na mam dushkritino mudha. What did we say? Dushkritino. What is the meaning of dushkritino?
Miscreants.
Miscreants. What's the meaning of mudha? Muda. What's the meaning of muda?
Foolish.
Foolish. Is everybody there with me? Can you see it in the slide over here? The meanings are also mentioned.
Yes, Mataji.
Naradhama.
Lowest among mankind.
Lowest among mankind.
Okay. And Mayaya.
Within misery and action.
those who are stuck in the illusory energy. And what has happened with them? Their knowledge has been, the knowledge has been
Stolen.
stolen, right? Ayaya paharta jnana. That means paharta is what? It is stolen. Apaharta jnana. That means our knowledge has been stolen. So let us see, go ahead with that, okay? So who is a Muda? So four kinds of people who do not surrender unto me. What is Krishna saying? That these four type of people do not surrender unto me. Who? Those ignorant of knowledge. First of all, okay, those who do not know anything. Second, who are lazily following their lower nature through capable, though capable of knowing me. That means some of them, those who have all the ways and means by which they can work for Krishna, they can know Krishna, but what do? They choose to earn money only and gather money and more and store money and just engage into all sorts of things by which they will be away from Krishna, and they do not have the consciousness that whatever they have got is through Krishna. So that is the second one. And third, those who believe intellect, they are very intelligent. Some of them are very intelligent, but what they want to use their intelligence to question Krishna. They want to use their intelligence only to refute Krishna consciousness. They want to use their knowledge only to find faults in the bhakti process. Okay, so these are some people who do not surrender, right? What does surrender mean? What will surrender mean for you all? What will surrender mean? Are you there with me? Are we okay with the call?
Yes, Mataji. Do whatever others say.
Whatever others say, surrender unto Krishna means what?
Mata, you give yourself to Krishna.
Okay. Give yourself to Krishna. What? Who else? Anybody wants to say anything?
Surrender unto Krishna.
Okay. Surrender unto Krishna. Yes, Mukund.
You give up everything to attain that person.
Okay. You give up everything to attain that person. Okay. So over here, what? Let us move to the next one. Okay. So Krishna, our Krishna consciousness movement is facing these. So what is, when you say that, okay, all these people, okay, so what is Krishna saying? That these miscreants, this lowest among mankind, the grossly foolish, whose intelligence is stolen, when they are there, so what is our main goal? So when we know that there are so many fools in this world, that there are so many people who have been deluded by by their intelligence, or those people who do not want to surrender, what can we do on our part? What do you feel can we do, Ojasvi?
Yes, Mataji.
What can we do to such people?
What kind of
Can
people?
the mudas, the grossly
Request
foolish,
them to become Krishna conscious.
Yeah, we can
right?
give Krishna consciousness to them, and we
Yes.
can try to help them to go in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, so next the verse over here is what it is. Like our Krishna consciousness movement is facing these rascals. These are all Srila Prabhupada's words, right? So these Dushkritina, these Naradhamas, all of these Naradhamas, Dushkritina, all Mudhas, or Mudhas means are foolish people. We have to request them. You cannot even order them. You have to request them to become Krishna conscious. See, what does Krishna say over here? Or what does Srila Prabhupada explain this to us is that this Krishna conscious movement, you cannot just say that, yes, my chanting and I will come into Krishna consciousness. That's, you are doing it for yourself. But what about others? So, what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, यारा देखे तारा कहा कृष्ण उपदेश आमारा अज्ञाय गुरु ताना तारा यही देश. So I think how it is said is, यारा देखे तारे काहे कृष्ण उपदेश आमारा अज्ञा गुरु तारा यही देश. That means instruct everyone to follow the orders of Lord Krishna as they've been given with Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. In this way, become a spiritual master and try to liberate everyone in this land. See, over here, what happens is, what are we doing is, see, let us see from the beginning, okay? So, what did Srila Prabhupada say? That you get them to Krishna consciousness. You cannot imitate our gurus, right? What can we do?
Mataji, I think
Yes,
I can say that shloka exactly how they say.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just can't say it without looking at.
Yes, go ahead.
यारिदिके तारे कहा कृष्ण उपदेश हमारा ज्ञान गुरु हना तार ए देश.
Very good, very good, right? So, what did Srila Prabhupada say? That we cannot just sit like Haridas Thakur and say, no, I'm chanting, I don't want to do anything, right? No, you have to go out, you have to say, you have to distribute the knowledge of Krishna consciousness to everyone. And that's the reason I tell you that whatever verses we have done, we will be doing like, one incident on thing, and then you should tell me which words can you use. Like suppose you're going for distributing books, or you go to for a preaching program, what can you do so that you can get all these souls to Krishna consciousness, right? I cannot sit down like Haridas Thakur and I say, Haridas Thakur was a very elevated person, right? So we cannot imitate him, we cannot try to say do what he did. So we have to go.
Mataji,
Yes.
there's a story of like Prabhupada, and there was a devotee. He was like he wanted to imitate Haridas Thakur, so he sat in one room, closed the door, and started chanting 108 rounds, I think, and then and then the next day, Prabhupada found, and then Prabhupada found the man in some gas, like that devotee in some gas station, I think. And then Prabhupada asked him, why aren't you chanting 108 rounds like Haridas Thakur? And he said, I chanted for one day, so I got tired, and I'm doing this job.
Right, so this is the condition of our mudas, right? Now how is Srila Prabhupada explain these mudas, right? So what is Srila Prabhupada explaining it is with an example of an ass, a donkey. What does a donkey do? You know what, a donkey, it will just work and work and work. There will
Mataji,
be,
a donkey just serves its master. It just keeps carrying lots and lots of stuff on its back to just get its food.
yes, you know what, and when the donkey is working, what is the funniest part is, when the donkey is working, all the green grass, everything is right next to him. But what he feels, oh, when I work and when I do things, only then my master will give me something to eat. This is what he feels, and rather everything is there right in front of him. But he feels that, oh, when I do it, it will be just like a reward for my master, and then I should eat that. So that's an ass mentality, that's a donkey mentality. That what we are doing all this hard work, but we do not know for whom we are doing it, right? You're doing it also that you get the food, but the food is right there in front of you, right? So why not serve Krishna and get whatever is there, and then be into Krishna consciousness and make your future life also secure, right? See, the mudas are those who are grossly foolish, like hard-working beasts of burden. Beast of burden means who's going to carry enough load on his back. They want to enjoy the fruits of their labor by themselves. What he feels is, oh, my master is going to give me grass, and he will give me a whole bunch of grass only for myself, and let me eat it only for myself, because he's only thinking about himself, right? And so do not they want to enjoy the fruits of their labor by themselves. They do not want to even offer it to Krishna. So these are the Muda type of mentality, right? The typical example is the ass sings poetry and philosophy sometimes. Have you seen a singing donkey?
Mataji, no, but well, I think how it would sound was sound like a donkey.
Well, Mataji, but there
Eek.
is a website where they actually you can teach elephants how to paint their nails, and I
No,
also
we're
checked it
talking
out.
about donkeys. We're talking about donkeys. How will a
And
donkey
donkey
sing?
singing, donkey singing would usually sound like it
Yes,
sounds
so whether a donkey is singing or whether a donkey is crying or whether a donkey is, whatever he does, it will be still that he is still braying, right? Whatever he does. So this is the same mentality of a foolish person. No matter what he does, his foolishness will be always visible. Okay, or his foolishness will be always coming ahead as part of his behavior. And nobody is happy with the braying of a donkey, right? Everybody else is going to feel it is a disturbance. So when we are talking, we have to pay attention what we are talking, where we are talking, and are we trying to create fools of ourselves. So this is the first example which Srila Prabhupada has given. Then what does Srila Prabhupada say? That there are some people who are proper civilized. Okay, civilized in sense they have the knowledge, they have the ways and means. That means they have a lot of money also. Because see, some people come into Krishna consciousness, they know, okay, whatever I have to earn, I have to just use it in the service of Krishna, and whatever is left, I'm going to survive in them. But there are some people in the world out there who are very well financially. Okay, that means they are very well settled, they have a good job, they have everything. But these people are in such a state where they get covered by the illusion, or where they get covered by whatever they have, and they feel that yes, I have made this, I am so and so, I am a big person. Okay, they do not remember God, they do not remember any religion, they do not want to follow anything, and such people are called as naradhamas. Okay, the next which what Srila Prabhupada said was, see, this is a real process, right? Where when we are in the womb of our mother, when we are still not born, we are in a very tiny crunched up place. Okay, we are in a very tiny crunched up place, and in that same fluid, in that same environment, you or the baby is there for 9 months. Remember, see that the baby, it has, he does not have enough space to be accommodated. Also, its legs are folded, its eyes are closed, its hands are together. So at this stage, when the body, when our soul is trapped inside this womb, what does the baby pray? Let us see if I have mentioned it over here. Okay, no worries, we'll have it from there. So what does the baby say? To get information from revealed scriptures, that when the body is in its mother, when the baby is in the mother's womb, an extremely uncomfortable situation the baby is into. Okay, at that point, what he does, he prays to the Lord. The baby, he prays to the Lord for deliverance. That means he says, please take me out of this all environment. Okay, and promises, he said that, okay, the Lord might ask that, what are you doing, what are you like, when he one second, I just thought got disconnected. Yes, so he prays for the deliverance, and then he promises the Lord that when I come out, I am going to not forget you, but please at this point just take me out of this. Okay, just let me come out of this very very bad and very very uncomfortable position. And he prays to the Lord, and what happens? The Lord, what do you feel? The Lord, does he listen to him?
Yes, Mataji.
Right? So when the baby comes out, when the baby is delivered, immediately what happens? It gets influenced by Maya. And whatever the Lord and the baby had communication, or whatever was done by the Lord for the baby completely forgets it. Right? You are go you you get a chocolate to eat, and what happens? Your mom has told you to do something. She's told you, send you to the store to get something. You see a big Cadbury over there, you see a big chocolate over there, or maybe you see a cotton candy over there, and you forget totally for what you were sent. And you might land up getting that cotton candy for yourself, or that lollipop for yourself. And when you come back home, you might remember, oh, what did I get? What did my mom tell me to get, right? So this is what happens with the baby, that the baby comes out.
Mataji.
Does it happen?
Yeah, it happened to me. I was just, my mom told me to do something, and then to go downstairs and get something for her, and then I went down and I forgot, like, because I was looking at all the other stuff in my basement, and then I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to get again?
Yeah, it happens, right? Like sometimes you just forget what we were doing. And this is what is exactly happening with us also. That we know what we are supposed to do, but because of getting, but again, can we just blame the illusory energy? What is that? Oh no, you know what? Maya is good, eluding me. Maya is, I am unto Maya's illusion. I am not doing it. It is only because of Maya that I am doing this. Can we keep on blaming Maya for it?
No, Mataji.
No, Maya will try to take you away from the Lord, but again, she is also serving Lord, right? So we have to see that we get away from it, from these Maya. And how can that be done? Looking at the pictures, can we understand how can that be done? How? Do you see the slides? So Devi, can you see the slides?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. So how can, yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Can teach the child at the early age?
Right? So our Krishna consciousness, if it starts at a very early age, what happens? You will develop the love for Krishna. You will love the develop for the scriptures, and you will not keep on asking unnecessary. You should be asking questions, but questions which are related to your own progress, questions which are related for you to uplift your life in Krishna consciousness, right? Because we told over here we had this, right? These people are very well to do. These people have a lot of knowledge also, but what do? They use that knowledge only to question about the Lord. When somebody tries to tell them about Krishna consciousness, or somebody tries to tell them about the God's existence, they will make fun of them. They say, oh, you know what, I am doing everything, your Lord is not doing it for me, so don't worry, they will tell you. So it is the duty of the parents or the guardians that their children come into Krishna consciousness. So for that, what they have to do? They have to sit and watch TV all day.
No, Mataji.
Then what should they do?
Read about Krishna.
Yes, read about Krishna, have a reading time together from the Bhagavad Gita, have a reading time together or a story time together where our stories from our scriptures are mentioned. And remember, if anybody in your school, anybody around you, they want to tell you, oh, you know what, yes, I know this mythological story, then you have to tell them that these stories are not mythology. These mythology means what? What does mythology mean?
Stories.
Sorry?
Made up stories.
Made up stories. So you have to tell them that these are not made up stories. The Lord is in existence. The Lord has given us these, given us this information, or the Lord has given us this scriptures, and we are following them. Okay. So, Krishna Nana, can you read the translation for this?
Okay, Mataji. There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he. Nor will there ever be one more dear. Oh, please, Hare Krishna.
So, what is it that the Krishna says that there is no servant who is more dear to me than anyone whoever is remembering Krishna. Okay, so this is what Krishna is trying to tell us, that just surrender unto me and I will
Can
take
I
care of
go?
it. Where, beta, where do you want to go?
I'd
You want to say something?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Ryan. Oh, you have Winnie the Pooh? Winnie
The
the Pooh.
bear.
Yes, Winnie the Pooh the bear.
And I'm
Okay,
gonna fight with it.
so everyone remember what we have learned today. Okay.
Okay, Mataji.
So I guess we are missing somebody over
Okay,
there.
Mataji.
Okay. And happy Ugadi to all of you. Happy New Year. And remember,
Ugadi? Mataji, today is Ugadi.
yes, Ugadi, right?
Yeah, I did. It's about
Today is Ugadi, right?
Today I celebrated it as April Fool's and did all sorts of stuff around the house.
No, today it's Ugadi for you all also. So happy Ugadi, happy New Year. If you can see
Happy
around,
Mataji.
yeah, your
Mataji,
springtime. Yes,
my
Krishnan.
so my dad, he doesn't know his real birthday. Like it's like a certificate thing in school, and so they put his birthday on April Fool's Day, like it's today.
I know.
So
That's
like yeah.
so happy birthday to
I
your
know.
dad as well.
Like April Fool's Day, they celebrated so much. My friend got a lollipop, but it was not a lollipop because it was something else. They rolled it into a ball and then put it on that stick of the lollipop and then like put the lollipop cover on it and then they put it in his lunchbox. He almost thought it was a lollipop.
Right. See, April Fool's Day, right? So our verse today was also about fools. That how
Yeah.
people are fooling themselves. Can you do one activity like I'm just giving you an idea? Make an April Fool's Day card and then you can mention a message over there, this verse in that card, that how people are fooling themselves with getting away from Krishna, how they are fooling themselves. So it is the best April Fool's Day for them,
Now
right?
this would be good. Hey fool, why are you fooling yourself?
Yeah, we can say
No, well,
that.
do not be, yeah, do not be very
But
rude.
we should not say that on April Fool's Day because they'll say April Fool's Day so we can fool and we can fool somebody and we're going to fool
Okay,
somebody
okay,
called
okay.
myself.
Yeah, so see what best you can do to depict the April Fool's Day along with our this verse. Mention this verse and then make a card and then send it. Okay, let me see who all want to do it really, and then you can send it in the group if you want. Okay, and this Ugadi, what I wanted to tell you is Ugadi, the new year is the new beginning. If you look around yourself now that the springtime has come, and everywhere you will see that there are, there are small leaves being sprouting. You'll see tulips growing up now, right? And you'll see like small plants are coming up because the snow might have stopped and everything is just coming back to life. So this is the real time when it is a new beginning and it's a new year. So happy Ugadi to all
Mataji,
of
the
you.
sad thing is we it's still cold for us. The it was really nice like weather on God Purnima for us, like really warm. But
Wow, is
yeah, from that day it decreased and it's still cold.
but it will get better soon. Okay.
Yeah, since that warm day, like buds started sprouting, but like they're not doing anything anymore because of the cold.
Right. It will still start getting better and then this the springtime just brings back life to everything. So what we'll do is
Mataji, I think Suraj knows this, but I do have cold because it's so cold out here. At least in Fremont, like it's
Mhm.
so cold. Like whenever I go out, I feel like it's hot, but I keep adding up cold. So
Yeah, it's too cold.
Shreyan, it's so much different from me. Just look outside. It's
oh
such
my
a
gosh,
nice day, isn't
That's
it?
nice.
It's such a nice day.
I can see your eyes covered with trees.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll end our call and I'll let you go and do your own things now and have your dinner also. Vansha kalpatarubyascha kripa sindhubhayeva कृष्णकृष्णवादितराज प्रभुपाद की
Hare
जय.
Krishna Mataji,
Happy
happy
Lord
Ugadi.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Bye.
Happy April Fool's Day.
Hari Bol.